Hey, good morning. It's Friday, November the 14th, 2025. My name is Thom Rigsby, and this is your AmCon and ReadyCorps Daily Brief. On today's show, 5 ways to turn planning into action and make preparedness a way of life, plus the word of the week. But first, let's get you up to speed with the latest from your ASAT team and the Daily Sit Rep.
This is your AmCon Daily Sit Rep for November the 14th, 2025. Up first today, the USS Gerald R. Ford has been deployed to the Caribbean as part of a U.S. military buildup near Venezuela. This mission, operating under U.S. Southern Command, aims to disrupt drug trafficking and to apply political pressure on Venezuelan leader Nicolás Maduro. However, there is no clear evidence this operation has significantly curtailed drug flows, as most narcotics enter the U.S. through other routes. Americans should stay informed about this geopolitical situation and support local drug prevention and treatment efforts. Moving on, the Catholic Church in the U.S. has issued a strong statement criticizing the Trump administration's expanded deportation efforts and urging compassion for migrants. Pope Francis emphasized that immigration status should not be equated with criminality and called for protection of human dignity. While the Church advocates for humane treatment, critics warn about blurring lines between legal and illegal immigration. Americans are encouraged to support lawful immigration pathways and strong border enforcement focused on criminal elements. In economic news, President Trump's promise of $2,000 tariff rebate checks faces significant legal and practical hurdles. There is insufficient revenue from tariffs to fund these payments, and the Supreme Court is reviewing the legality of tariff authority, adding uncertainty. Treasury officials suggest any financial relief might come as tax changes rather than direct checks. Citizens should remain cautious about expectations and focus on personal financial planning rather than relying on uncertain policy promises. Next, November is National Critical Infrastructure Security and Resilience Month. The U.S. faces ongoing vulnerabilities in its power grid, dams, transportation, and communication systems. Cyber threats, aging infrastructure, and natural disasters pose risks that could disrupt essential services. It is crucial to invest in modernizing and securing these systems while households and communities prepare contingency plans and mental readiness for possible outages or emergencies. Lastly, there is a high potential for civil unrest and protests across the country this weekend on various issues. Citizens attending public events should remain vigilant, be aware of their surroundings and exits, and report any suspicious activities to authorities and their local AmCon ISAT teams for situational awareness and safety. Now, turning to today's weather. Southern California will experience heavy rainfall with dangerous flooding and debris flows continuing through the weekend due to an atmospheric river. Gusty winds and moderate to heavy rainfall will also affect the southern Great Basin. Above 7,000 feet in the Sierra Nevada mountains, heavy snow is expected. Additionally, damaging winds are forecasted across parts of the northern Rockies and High Plains. Meanwhile, the plains will see widespread warmth, some of it reaching record levels. Residents in these areas should stay alert and prepare for potentially hazardous conditions. Looking ahead at the AmCon calendar, several events are scheduled this weekend. On November 15th, there are 2 immunity-building workshops in Berkeley Springs, West Virginia, teaching participants how to make natural remedies like fire cider and elderberry syrup to boost health during the winter. Also on November 15th, the Broward County, Florida chapter will hold a monthly meetup at Markham Park in Sunrise, Florida, focusing on the preparedness mindset topic. Members interested in preparedness and community engagement are encouraged to participate in these events to build skills and resilience. Members can access the American Contingency Members-Only site to get the full report and more in-depth analysis of today's stories, along with practical preparedness tips, training opportunities, and resources to help you, your family, and your neighborhood stay crisis ready.
You know, all week we've been talking about teamwork, how it builds trust, shapes practice, strengthens readiness, so it's only fitting that today's word of the week is prepared. Because being prepared isn't about fear, it's about freedom. It's not a place where you arrive, it's a posture that you live in. Not a one and done, but something you're always working on. So here are 5 truths about being prepared that hopefully tie it all together. Number 1, preparedness starts with mindset. Readiness begins long before the crisis. It's built in how you think, what you notice, and how you respond to those things. You can't stockpile calm, but you can cultivate it. Number 2, preparedness grows through practice. The more you train, the less you hesitate. Repetition builds muscle memory builds confidence. Drills aren't chores, they're opportunities. Number 3, preparedness is a team effort. No one's ready alone. Families, neighborhood teams, and communities form the true safety net. Connection turns capability into capacity. Number 4, preparedness means adaptability. No plan survives unchanged, so stay flexible. When the unexpected happens, your best asset isn't equipment, it's your ability to adapt and to lead. And number 5, preparedness gives purpose. It's not just about surviving the next storm or power outage. It's about being someone others can count on. That's where confidence comes from, knowing your readiness serves others. Preparedness is how we honor the people who count on us. It's how we make sure the next challenge doesn't catch us off guard. And it's how we turn ordinary families into extraordinary teams and neighborhoods. All right, this weekend I want you to take one small action that moves you from planning to prepared. Then leave a comment down below. Let me know what it was. Restock your go bag, check your fuel, run a quick drill, or just review your contact sheet. Preparedness builds one habit at a time. All right, when we chat tomorrow, we'll put preparedness and teamwork to the test in a real-world scenario, a fast-moving ice storm that shows exactly why practice makes all the difference. Well, that wraps up today's AmCon Daily Brief. Thanks for listening. Members, you'll find extended resources on our members-only website and in your phone app. And if you're not a member of the community yet, head over to AmericanContingency.com and take the first step. If this brief helped you, please do me a favor and pass it along to someone in your circle. I'm Thom Rigsby. Stay alert, stay ready, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.